We do not need that, Nismo. Anyway, welcome to week 5 of the RFCL. It's been a minute since I've commentated these games. Let me fix my camera. Okay, there we go. Yeah, mine's Larry, Jerry, I don't whatever you want to call me at this point. That's me. We are here for Miami, Upper Iowa. No turbulence cam, Nismo. No turbulence cam. Anyway, we're back. Yeah, it's been a while. They're almost ready, so we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna go to Miami for opening interviews there, and Bucky, you are more than welcome to join me. I'll go into the VC. You can be my color commentator. Coach Brock and Miami, how we doing tonight?
Feeling good. Ready to get this game of the week on the road.
It seems that you are. It's a one-man show tonight. So how is it going to be that you control both sides of the offense on your own?
It's going to be good. I mean, I'm not entirely a one-man show. I got Brendan here with me today, but for the most part, I mean, I feel really confident on defense. I know Brendan's real good on defense. It's just going to be, can we get the offense rolling? Because that's been the reason why we've lost the last 3 games.
All right, Brendan. So now that you're getting your shot to help with the game plan tonight, what are you looking to do today?
I mean, always want to shut down the run. Very much a bend but don't break type of defensive mind. Make him drive the field, and just wait for him to make mistakes.
All right. Well, I will head over to the to Upper Iowa, and I'll see you all at halftime. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Coach Sneak in Upper Iowa, how are we doing tonight?
Same story every week, Gerald. One game at a time. We're looking to get past this little slump that we've been in, so hoping to catch a dub tonight.
Versa offense has been slightly struggling in the past couple weeks. How are you going to try to get your offense going early tonight?
It just comes down to Barry, honestly. He controls a lot of the tempo and pace of the game. Typically based on how he's coming off right off the start is honestly how the rest of the night's gonna go. So I'm hoping he maybe sits more in the pocket rather than trying to run as much and tries to get the passes off that we're calling for him.
And Zeke, defensively, Upper Iowa's still been pretty solid on defense. Any changes coming to your game plan?
Not really. Defense has played phenomenal all year, and I'm going to keep going with what's working.
All right, well, I'm going to head to the booth, and we'll get this game started. I'll see you at halftime. Good luck tonight. All right, let's get my ugly-ass face off the screen, and let's get this game underway. Number 7 versus number 6. Miami starting with the ball tonight. As I said, started off 1-0, lost 3 straight after that 1-3. Upper Iowa coming in at 2-2 after losing 2 straight as well. So someone's going to break their losing streak tonight. Just a matter of who will be. This is a non-con week, so this has nothing, no effect on playoff. It's basically a free week. It's you're able to regroup, get some game plans going, see what you can find, and head into your last 2 weeks of division play. As Mason Taylor loses 2 yards in the first play of the game, not exactly what you want for Coach Brock and Miami. We'll see if they can give it. Can't get it going. All right, cool, Bucky. Yeah, I'm in broadcast. Just hop in whenever you get. I think you can see it. Let me know if you can't. 2nd and 12 for Miami. It's another handoff. This time only back to the original line of scrimmage. Justin Russell, 2 yards. And now a 3rd and long already for Miami. Not what you want to start the game. Can Coach Zeke get a early 3 and out for his defense, get Upper Iowa the ball, who, as we said in the pregame, has been struggling on offense. So any opportunities they can get the ball would be huge. Miami with 3rd and 10. Mason Taylor still under center. See me a play action pass. Taylor rolling out, going to fire down the field. Has a man wide open at the 40-yard line. 1st down. Miami, what a throw by Mason Taylor. 17 yards to begin the game. From the 45, Mason Taylor's going to hurry up already. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback. The fullback breaks a tackle. Breaks and gets a lot of yards. Bryce Bartlett gets 14. 1st and 10 Miami. Excuse me. Already in Upper Iowa territory after 2 big plays near the 42-yard line. It's going to be a strong toss to the left side, or right side, excuse me. It's going to be LaDainian Tomlinson gets 10 yards. And Miami, Ohio has gotten 40 yards in the past 3 plays. And driving down the field at the 32-yard line. Same formation it's been working. Quick drop step, fired to the middle. It's incomplete. Terrible pass by Taylor. We will watch the replay of Tomlinson on the strong toss. Running over a man on nonstop hurry up. Getting the 1st down. Now it's a 2nd and 10 for Miami at the 31-yard line. It's going to be a handoff to the fullback this time. Bartlett once again only gets a yard this time. 3rd and 9 for the Red Hawks. Taylor back to pass on 3rd and 9, looking, going to throw down the field, has it incomplete, launches out of bounds, and Miami will have a decision time. Can they make this field goal? It's 48 yards. They're going to attempt to go for it here from the 32. The kick is up. The kick is going to be no good. He missed it left. And Miami, after what was a promising drive, cannot get any points on the board, and Upper Iowa has a chance to go take the lead on their first drive of the game. From the 31, McCockiner now coming out on offense. 3 receivers to the right side. It's going to be a handoff to O.J. Taylor, Tyler Winslow with a 3-yard run. And a 2nd and 7 for Upper Iowa. Second and 7 for the Peacocks. Same formation for, 5 wide now. Winslow's been split off on the left side. Miami has played up on the corners as they play action pass. McCockiner looking, going to try to take off a run. Will get the first down and more. Slides at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Upper Iowa. From the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Peacocks. As you can see, Zeke up in your right corner dancing as he's watching his offense. He's going to take off again. This time he's going to get sacked for a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 for Upper Iowa. From the 43-yard line, 2nd and 11. Winslow in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left side of the line of scrimmage for Upper Iowa. McCockiner back to pass, fires quickly, hits the check. That's incomplete, actually. It drops. And now it's a 3rd and long for Upper Iowa. We saw a 3rd and long for Miami, and Mason Taylor was able to find his receiver for 17 yards. Can McCockiner do the same thing on 3rd and 11? Third and 11, pistol formation for the Peacocks from the 43-yard line. Cockiner back to pass. Miami brings pressure. Fires down the field. Has a man by the defense. That's caught for a first down at the 25-yard line. Nick Crabtree with a 32-yard reception. And Upper Iowa extends the drive. As we are watching the replay, what a throw by Cockiner on 3rd and 11 into double coverage. And Upper Iowa extends the drive. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Miami looks like they're bringing a blitz. It's going to be a counter to the right side, and it loses his yard. Tyler Winslow with a loss of 1. Also, I got a new microphone, guys, because my other one broke. How does it sound? Second and 11 from the 26. Winslow still in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 10 for Upper Iowa now. It's a turbulence. I cannot promise that. 3rd and 10 for Upper Iowa. From the 25-yard line. Cockiner play action pass once again. Looking down the field. Nothing coming open. He's sitting there. He's got all day in the pocket. Going to launch it towards the end zone. Has a receiver. It's almost caught, but drops in the back of the end zone. And it's 4th and 10 for Upper Iowa. Kick is going to be up, and it will be good. We have 3-0 is our score here. Upper Iowa gets the field goal. Miami missed the field goal on their first drive. So they're returning it from the goal line. Gets to the 25-30. Tackled at the 33-yard line. Philip Anderson with a nice return for Upper Iowa. First and 10 for Miami from the 32. Mason Taylor still under center. Play action pass rolling to the left side and throw on the run. Incomplete. Not probably what Coach Barack wanted there. Now it's 2nd and 10 for Miami. Second and 10 for Miami here. from the 32-yard line. Give me a handout to Tomlinson. Tomlinson with a carry just back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's 3rd and 10 for Miami. Try now, Buggy. 3rd and 10. Heavy eye for Miami. Basically, they're going to launch it down the field. It's intercepted at the 46-yard line, and he has some blockers. We'll get to the 35. Miami with a disaster, as I will share my screen with Bucky so he can see.
Thank you, Gerald. What just happened? A pick? I was watching it.
Got a pick at the 46, Upper Iowa, in great field position to get their second score of the game.
I was watching it on my phone. I saw Barry McConkner driving down the field. A little unlikely. I mean, he's been playing kind of bad these last few games. I mean, it's good to see him pick it up.
Yeah, both these teams have had some struggles on offense the last few weeks. As a handoff to the right side, another loss of 1 for Tyler Winslow.
Yeah, I mean, first down, you got to go with the run there, but it doesn't work out for him. He gets caught in his lineman. It's going to be a loss of 1, but still got 2 downs left to get some yards. You're already in field goal range, so you're good.
They did hit a long field goal. Hopefully, I think they're gonna try to get some points on this turnover they got from the 37-yard line. I formation for the Peacocks. 2 receivers to the right side. McConkner back to pass. Pressure coming Miami. It's gonna be caught at the 30-yard line. Runs backwards to the 32. A 5-yard reception for Vlad Turetzky.
I don't know if that was the receiver he was going for, but he made the catch and got a few yards. Definitely in field goal range now. And, you're going to try and get this first down here to extend this drive.
From the 32-yard line, McConkner 2 for 4 on the day. His only 2, we saw the second completion. The first one was a 32-yard reception on a 3rd and 13. Pistol formation for the Peacocks from the 32-yard line. McConkner back to pass. Miami plays back. Looking at a fire down the field. Has a man. It's going to be intercepted at the 4-yard line.
No.
And he will stumble in the end zone. Oh, it's a safety. It's a safety.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Disaster has struck. We will watch the replay here.
That's insane. I've never seen that happen.
Miami gets a huge turnover. Then his man stumbles into the end zone, and it turns into a safety.
Oh, no.
Our score is 5-0 as that kick's going to go out of bounds. I think that's going to be another penalty on Miami. And Upper Iowa will get the ball near midfield.
That's just disastrous for Miami, Ohio. I mean, you get the stop that you need. I mean, you go in, you make up for the turnover, and then you just stumble the back of the end zone and give them 2 instead of 3. I guess it was still a 1 point difference, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me before in Gridiron. I've never seen it in Coaches League, so. From midfield, the Upper Iowa with the ball once again. As McConkner threw an interception on their previous pass. It's going to be a handoff to Winslow. Winslow will fight his way for 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
Pretty good pickup right there for the Peacocks. They're going to go hurry up.
From the 46-yard line, McConkner, same formation, 2 receivers to the right side. Winslow behind Barry as he's given some audibles from the 46-yard line. 2nd and 6, McConkner back to pass. Looking down the field, going to fire the last second. Has a man wide open.
No.
20, 15, 10. From tackled at the 4-yard line. Daniel Johnson, 41 yards.
What a great read there from McConkner. He's looked amazing in this game. A lot better than he has in the last 2 outings. And he finds the open receiver, gets 41 yards, and they're in scoring range now.
Even after the interception, as we missed the touchdown, Tyler Winslow runs it in the end zone, and our score is going to be 12-0. Upper Iowa.
What an odd score. Wow, dude. That'll be crazy to see how Miami, Ohio will adjust to that. I mean, if they score, they'll be up by 2, but it's just a weird score.
Upper Iowa kicking it away. This will most likely be the final play of the first quarter. Return from the 3-yard line. Getting some blockers, gets to around the 28-yard line. Justin Russell returns it there. And that'll do it. 12-0 Upper Iowa at the end of 1.
From what I've seen, Upper Iowa has had everything go their way in this first quarter. Miami, Ohio needs a break here if they want any chance of staying in this game.
Miami going with the heavy I formation. Switched up their playbook this week. with the absence of their offensive coordinator once again. Heavy eye for Miami. Makes that understand there's going to be a handoff right side. And Danny Thompson runs over one, but can't accept the second. And that's 2nd and 10 for Miami.
LT is really powerful. He makes one man miss, but he can't make two and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now for Miami.
From the 31-yard line, 2nd and 10, heavy eye still. Handoff to the fullback this time, who only gets 2 yards, and now it's another 3rd and long for Miami.
I don't get that play call. I mean, you got to get at least 5 yards there to set up that 3rd down, but you go for the FB dive, only get 2, and it's 3rd and long now for the Redhawks.
Another 3rd and long. We've seen this before from this area. Mason Taylor threw a 17-yard completion to one of his receivers to get the 1st down. Looking to that once again, 3rd and 8. It's going to be another handoff. This time it's a great play call. He'll get the 1st down and more. Fights his way to the 47-yard line. Bryce Barlett, 24 yards, and Miami back in Upper Iowa territory.
They call the same play, and I guess it works. I mean, maybe it's a good play call. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Quick pass to the left side as Justin Russell breaks his tackle. Fights his way for another 1st down. 12 more yards from Miami as they are inside the 35-yard line.
Everything was going Upper Iowa's way in the 1st quarter. Now it's swinging toward the Redhawks side of the field. They're breaking tackles. They're moving down the field.
1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Man in motion. It's Russell. It's going to be a play-action pass. Mason rolling out. Right side, fires down the field. It's almost intercepted through into triple coverage. Not a great pass from Mason Taylor, and then 2nd and 10.
Yeah, not a great look there. I mean, honestly, should have probably just ran it there, got his yards, but instead he tries to risk it for the touchdown. He's lucky it wasn't a pick. Would have ended all momentum for the Redhawks.
2nd and 10 for Miami, and just inside the 35-yard line. Handoff to his running back. Not sure who that is. It's a new one. DeAndre Nicholas gets 2 yards. 3rd and 8 for Miami.
I mean, maybe they're cooking something up because they got 3rd and 8 back-to-back, or on back-to-back 3rd downs. Maybe they just like the long 3rd downs and they like getting them.
Apparently from the 34-yard line. Missed a field goal from 48 yards. So I don't think they're going to attempt to do that again. It's going to be any option. Mason Taylor's free. Gets inside the 25-yard line near the 21. 12 yards from Mason Taylor. But he's hurt. Oh, not Mason Taylor's hurt. Bryce Barlett is injured. And I thought that was going to be –
was injured.
That probably was scared the Miami coaching staff there. But Mason Taylor is fine. And at the 21-yard line, heavy eye coming back out for Miami. Handoff to Danny Thompson, right side, who only actually loses the yards. 2nd and 11 for Miami.
That was a great play call on that 3rd down. If Mason Taylor was able to pitch that ball to his running back, he may have had a touchdown there, but he opts to just keep it. Safes it, gets the 1st down, and LT can't get a yard there, but 2nd and 11 now.
2nd and 11 from the 22-yard line. Still heavy eye. Play action pass this time. Mason Taylor fires and intercepts to the 13-yard line, and he might take this back. Mason Taylor does tackle him, but it is a terrible throw by MT3. And it's another red zone turnover for Miami.
The struggle continues for Miami offense and Mason Taylor. He throws another pick. Maybe he's thinking about transferring after that one, with all the drama that he's had around him.
Handoff Tyler Winslow on 1st down and gets nothing, only back to the line of scrimmage.
Nismo's texted me and he said, we need turbulence cam.
No.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Become the turbulence.
Nismo, I will personally fire you from UCA as the commissioner of the league.
No, don't do it.
2nd and 10, very play action pass, pressure coming. Hit as he threw the ball down the field. It's intercepted at the 36-yard line. Great pressure by Miami. They're getting some blocks and gets back to the 44-yard line. Great defense all around for Miami there.
They get the ball back, but the question is, can they score without throwing a pick at the 20-yard line? Great defensive play. They're getting pressure in on the quarterback, McCockiner. He throws it. It's a wild pass. It gets picked off by the safety. Great defense from Miami.
1st and 10 from the 44-yard line for Miami. He's getting another option. Mason Taylor's free once again.
This one.
Gets a 1st down once again to the 45. Yeah, if he pitches that, I think he's still running. But
it's that same play. If he pitches that one, that's in the end zone, I believe.
From the 45, man in motion once again is going to be a nothing. It's a failed handoff, hitting the backfield immediately. 2nd and 13.
It looked like the same type of play there, but he just couldn't hand it off. He gets sacked. And it's 2nd and 13 now for Miami, Ohio. They stopped the hurry up as well.
Under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter, as Bryce Barlett is done for the game with a concussion. Second and 13 from the 48-yard line. Justin Russell in motion is going to be another keeper. Mason Taylor, he's free once again. Needing one man to beat, cannot get that, but gets to the 29-yard line. First and 10, Miami.
Miami, Ohio, they're not really having any luck in the air, so why not run it? It's working for them. Continue to pound the rock.
And off to the fullback, Matthew Washington gets nothing. Second and 10 for Miami.
And that's a commentator's curse. Probably shouldn't say that anymore. They run it right after, and they get bodied. Second and 10 now for the Redhawks.
Just inside the 31-yard line. Our second and 10, man in motion once again. It's LT. This time pitches to the left side and loses 3 yards. Third and 13 now for Miami. Disaster.
You see the blitz coming. I mean, you probably want to try an audible to a pass play or a play action. They don't do it. They go for an outside run. LT can't hit the corner until third and long for Miami, Ohio once again.
It's another option play. This time, Upper Iowa reads it well. Only gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And it's 4th and 10 for Miami. They're going to try to attempt another long field goal. Missed one from 48 yards on the previous kick. I think they're checking their kickers here.
This one's a 47-yarder too?
Yes.
Oh, no.
And they're putting in their worst kicker.
Oh, no. This is terrible.
From the 31, 4th and 10, the kick is up. The kick is
in, I think. Yeah.
Good. 12-3 is our score. 2:20 left in the first half.
They put some points on the board with only run plays, looking like Oregon State's offense. My bad.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
I was saying, they know that Mason Taylor isn't comfortable in the pocket. He can't hit any throws, so they just pound the rock, and it works. They got a great running back duo, and Mason Taylor's pretty fast for 5'5", so he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's the third time they've stalled near the 25-yard line for Miami. So they got to figure out some new plays near the red zone. 1st and 10 for Upper Iowa, though, to me. Hand out to Winslow. And Winslow only gets 4. 2nd and 6 for Upper Iowa.
I mean, 4 yards isn't bad on a run play. Sets you up in 2nd and 6. You get 4 yards every play. You get a touchdown every drive. So it's not a bad run, particularly for the Peacocks. 2nd
and 6 from the 29-yard line. Winslow in the backfield with Barry. 2 receivers to the right side of the line of scrimmage. Miami showing blitz on the right side of the line. McCockner back to pass, going to try to take off and run immediately. Gets outside, nice block on the receiver. He's free to the 50. It's pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard or 44-yard line. Great run by McCockner.
He sees that no one's open downfield, takes it himself, runs down the sideline, gets 27 down past midfield. Great run there from the quarterback.
Got away with the block in the back there late in the play, but no call from the 44. It's going to be a play action pass. Barry throws immediately. It's incomplete. Pressure got there right away, and it's 2nd and 10.
You got to look at this clock if you're Upper Iowa. Don't want to give Miami, Ohio any time to drive down this field and possibly score some points of their own. They don't want to throw a pick either. So, I mean, they're using time pretty good right now.
2nd and 10 from the 44. 2 receivers each side for Upper Iowa. Winslow to the left of Barry. McCockner giving audibles. Now he's ready. Back to pass. Looking down the field. Fires. Goes almost intercepted by the defensive end. That's incomplete. What a play by the left end.
As I was saying, the previous play, I mean, you don't want to give up a pick here with leaving Miami, Ohio. A lot of time to drive into the field, and McCockner almost does it on that play. Survives right there. Survives a scare.
It is 3rd and 10 for Upper Iowa. 3rd and longs have been Upper Iowa's nemesis in the previous games. They did convert one today. Can they do it again from the 44?
It would be a huge stop for Miami, Ohio if they're able to get it. It leaves them with just over a minute to go down the field and possibly get some points before the half.
Play clock winding down. 3 seconds. Now he's ready. Barry back to pass. Looking down the field. No pressure. Has a man wide open at the 20. Going to be tackled at the 13-yard line. He fumbled the ball. It's recovered. It's recovered at the 8-yard line. And I'm assuming that's going to be reviewed. I think he was down. We'll see if the booth challenges it here.
Let's see it. I mean, it swings. As I was saying, it was swinging towards Upper Iowa's way. Like all the game was just swinging towards Upper Iowa. Now it's swinging towards Miami, Ohio, and it looks like Upper Iowa might challenge this play here to try and get the ball.
I think we are going to get a challenge.
Let's look at it. Oh my, this would be crazy if he's actually down. I can't even
I
see
have
it.
no idea.
I think he fumbled it. I can't even see it.
I
What is the
can't
angle?
tell.
Like, what are these
I think
angles?
he's down. I think he's down.
Watch this. It's gonna say play stands.
It's reversed. Upper Iowa
Hey,
has the ball
oh
at the
my.
10-yard line.
The challenge works out for the Peacocks, and now they're in great field position to possibly extend this lead to 19-3. What a weird score.
Yeah, from the 10-yard line now, or from the 13. Upper Iowa gets away with one. A minute left to go here in the first half. Pistol formation, handoff Witzel up the middle. Witzel only gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7 for Upper Iowa.
Pretty smart run right there for Upper Iowa, wasting a lot of time, making sure Miami Ohio has 0 time left whenever Upper Iowa eventually gets 3 or scores this drive.
2nd and 7 for the Peacocks with around 40 seconds to go. Once they get this play off from just inside the 10-yard line, 2 receivers to the left side. 2 tight ends set for Upper Iowa. Play clock winding down. Now they're ready to play action pass. Barry looking. Going to take off, run with it. It has a wide open lane. Will get into the end zone. Touchdown Upper Iowa, and our score will be 19-3.
Weird score here. Peacocks playing amazing on offense right now. Bear McConkiner just able to run it himself, just get in the end zone. I mean, great play by him. I mean, that's crazy.
Extra point is good. 19-3 is our score. 30 seconds left for Miami to try to go get some points before the end of the first half. Turn from 2 yards deep. Won't even get to the 25. Tackle on the 21. 27 seconds left for Miami.
Who gets the ball to start the second half?
Upper Iowa does.
God damn. Oh, this is terrible for Miami Ohio. You desperately need to get some sort of points with this 27 seconds that Upper Iowa has left you, or else it really is not looking good unless you play godly on defense.
Under center, makes Taylor a play action pass, looking down the field, going to throw right side, has a man wide open.
Wow.
First down, Brian Weirs to the 41. They called a timeout. Why would they call a timeout? He went out of bounds.
I don't think they know the rules, Gerald.
I guess not. We're going to have to ask some coaching assistants here. Major Taylor rolling out right side, looking down the field, has a man wide open once again, caught to the 40-yard line. Now I bet they're wishing they didn't call that timeout. One timeout left for Miami.
I'm really surprised that Mason Taylor is able to make these throws. I mean, he's already thrown 2 picks. You would think he'd be uncomfortable in the pocket, but instead, he's able to make all these throws. Another timeout that is kind of weird.
It's almost intercepted! What a terrible pass by Mason Taylor.
I need to stop talking good about all these players because the second I do it, they just start playing terrible.
A dropped interception, but it's from the 40-yard line. Mason Taylor still under center. He's back pass, immediately pressure, sack, loses
I gotta call a timeout.
3 yards. They're not going to timeout here.
It's got timeout, dude. Time's gonna be rolling, dude. Oh no. You absolutely cannot get a playoff in 10 seconds. You need to call a timeout. Oh my god. They're punting it.
They're gonna
call a timeout. They waste 3 seconds. What? Oh my god.
This is some interesting clock management from Miami here. We'll definitely question these play calls whenever we get to the interviews.
I'd have to ask them if they know the rules.
We probably do need to ask that question. From the 43-yard line now, 3rd and 13. I'm going to guess this will be a heave to the end zone for Miami. Possibly get 2 shots at it. Makes Taylor back to pass. Quickly fires. Will get the first down. He didn't get the first down, but they could probably get up and spike the ball or immediately just snap it after a hurry up. From the 35 or 34-yard line, 29-yard line, excuse me. It's a spike. I think they're able to get some points out of this.
Yeah, they're going to get 3. Surprisingly, they had enough seconds to get down there and get a field goal if they could hit it here. I wonder if they're going to make it.
Kick is up. Kick is no good. He missed it last. Oh,
look at Barack. He's pissed.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we're going to go to Miami first. We're going to.
All right.
Coach Brock. Everything seems to have gone wrong in this first half for you guys. What's your takeaways here?
I think that accurately describes it. It's been rough. I mean, we had some amazing stops. We had that interception that got ruled and that he fell into the end zone for a safety, which resulted in a 9-point swing for them.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Mason's showing life out there, and then he immediately goes back and throws a pick. Our offensive line is just randomly letting people through. I'm honestly lost. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what's in the Gatorade today, but we're gonna need a little bit of a miracle to get some points on the board. Apparently.
All right.
So about that last drive, do you guys know, like, when you get out of bounds, it stops the clock, you don't have to use a timeout?
It
Or
was
is that
more of
just
a
mistake type of thing?
it's more of a let them rest for a little bit longer.
Okay.
Oh yeah, facts.
All right, we got you. Well, we're gonna let you guys let you get your second half game plan going. We'll head to Upper Iowa. We'll see you after the game.
Yep.
See you after the game.
Coach Sneak in Upper Iowa. We talked to Miami. We said it was an interesting first half. It was a very interesting first half for you guys as well. Got 2 free points out of nowhere, and that really kind of sparked your momentum on offense. What were your takeaways?
Play calling is working tremendously. Obviously Zeke, he's one of the top defensive coordinators in this league, and I'm glad that he's with me, and he's showing it with this play calling. And Versa, I've always had faith in his play calling ability, and today it's working great. It's good to be on this side of the game instead of where Miami's sitting right now.
And yeah, Coach Versa, after the interception safety by McCockiner, he really found his groove late in the first quarter, second half. Were there any different play calls you were doing, and he finally just started hitting what you were calling?
No, I mean, honestly, I kind of stuck similar to it. I kind of started giving him an extra, a little bit of extra pass protection in the pocket. I think that's helped him, stay in the pocket more. So I've been kind of keeping either the tight end back in there or, Yeti as well. So they've been doing a great job giving him extra pass protection. So I think overall that's kind of helped him settle in more and kind of be more patient with the ball.
Buggy?
I don't got any questions, man.
All right. Well, Zeke seems to be dancing in the background, so we'll let him be. We'll see you after the game.
We'll see you later, Daryl.
All right, Bucky.
I don't ask them questions anymore after last week.
All right. Well, Upper Iowa's getting the ball up 16 here. As we are potentially having a change of something here.
Maybe Mason Taylor's back.
Not a quarterback change. I think they're looking at offensive line.
Oh, yeah.
Do they not realize that Country Pumpkin is a better, or is he somewhere else on the depth chart? Oh, okay. He's the right tackle. That's why he's not playing. Okay.
Gerald.
Yep. What's wrong? Oh,
You
my
start
bad.
streaming the game. You good, bro. Bro, whenever I asked Barack that question, we immediately got off of him. He started to whimper on the camera right after it. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, man. All right. Upper Iowa. Up 16. Has a chance to really put the dagger in this game. Not very often you come back from 3 scores or more in this league. It's only happened once. So, more times than not, if you go up 3 scores, you're going to win. From the 25-yard line, though, Cochran had a nice first half. Can he keep it up? Handoff Winslow. And Winslow only gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7 for Upper Iowa.
I mean, technically, it's only 2 possessions. They only need
That's true.
2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. So it's not entirely out of the question for Miami Ohio, but they definitely need to get some defensive stops, especially this drive.
Yeah, they 100%. Miami cannot afford to give them any more points without scoring any. So I need to stop here from the 27 or 28-yard line. 2nd and 7, pistol formation for Upper Iowa. 2 receivers to the right side for the Peacocks. Play clock's winding down. McCockiner Still giving audibles 2 seconds left. Now he's ready. Back to pass on the 2nd and 7. Looking, rolling out. Fires down the field. It's incomplete. Just threw it away out of bounds. 3rd and long now for Upper Iowa.
Looking good for Miami, Ohio, but they've let up 3rd and longs before, especially in the first half. They definitely, need to get a stop here if they want any momentum going into their drive.
3rd and 7 now for Upper Iowa from the 28. Miami looking to get off the field here. Try to find something on their offense. 2 receivers to the right side for Upper Iowa. Pistol formation the other way now for the Peacocks. Winslow behind McCockiner. Yeti to the left of McCockiner. Now he's ready. Back to pass. Looking on 3rd and 7. Fires down the field. Has a man. Knocked away. Great play by the corner. Almost intercepted. Nice play by the Miami secondary. And the Miami will get the ball back.
And the comeback starts now. Down 16. You get a 3 and out on Upper Iowa's first drive. And now you need to show some competence on offense to go down there and get a touchdown.
Probably turned around the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for Miami. Down 16. Had some offensive success in the first half. Just not able to put it together to get in the end zone. Now has the ball at the 39-yard line. I formation for Miami. They've stayed in this mainly all game. Handoff Tomlinson, right side. No blocking. And it's 2nd and 12 now for Miami.
They made those O-lineman changes, and it did not matter. LT still gets destroyed in the backfield, and they lose too.
2nd and 12 for Miami from the 38 now. Chase Washington with his 3rd tackle for a loss on that play. Laney and Thompson just really not able to get going tonight. Then we get a fullback dive, and this time Matthew Washington only gets 3 yards. 3rd and 9 now for Miami. And it's 4 down territory now for Miami. You've got a long way to go to get some points. So if you get close enough, they're going to go for it. 3rd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Mason Taylor still under center. Man in motion is Russell. It's going to be a play action pass. It's an option, and he loses 2 yards.
I guess they still don't trust Mason Taylor on the throwing end because they're just running it every play. But Upper Iowa's ready for it. They're sending the blitz most of the time. They're going to have to punt this ball away. Terrible for the Redhawks.
Nismo, I don't think there's anything about being active in broadcast for that stuff.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was gonna ask. I was like,
I don't think there's anything.
I don't know.
But we'll see. 1st and 10 for Upper Iowa now after forcing a 3 and outs. Wasted basically 3 minutes of clock there, punting it away and getting the ball back. Now under center. I formation for Upper Iowa. Handoff. It's a flea flicker. McCockiner looking down the field. It's incomplete. Great play by the Miami secondary once again. It's 2nd and 10.
I thought that was going to be a pick right there. Risky. I mean, the flea flicker baited the defense, but almost a pick from McCockiner.
Yeah, it's not a great pass for
Yeah.
McCockiner right there. And now it's 2nd and 10. Pistol formation. Back to pass. Looking down the field. Going to fire a wheel route. That's an out route. And gets it to the 46-yard line. Corey James, 23 yards.
I too thought he just overthrew the wheel route. Instead, going to the out route and gets an easy 23 yards. Gets to the open receiver. He cuts up the field, and now they're past midfield.
From the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for Upper Iowa. It's going to be a handoff to Winslow. Winslow's free. He'll get a 1st down and a little bit more. And, he fumbled the ball, but it was recovered by the offensive line. And why they don't have concerted run on, I don't know. But it's 1st and 10 for Upper Iowa.
Well, I mean, it's not looking good for the Redhawks. What does it matter?
I think
dude?
it doesn't matter, I guess, technically.
Freaking Nismo said, okay, with that being said, I'm going to bed. Goodbye, RFCL.
Yeah, he's fake. He was down anyway. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I mean, Upper Iowa has all momentum right now. They're able to get 2 back-to-back 1st downs. And Miami, Ohio desperately need to stop before Upper Iowa can get a field goal and extend it to 3 possessions. I think they're already in field goal range.
They probably are. They're probably close. Handoff Winslow. Now they definitely are.
Yeah.
Gets 10 more yards. Not enough for a 1st down. 2nd and inches, though, for Upper Iowa.
They're hurrying it up, too. In a non-conference or non-division game, they're trying to run up the score.
2nd and inches for Upper Iowa. And Miami should know what's coming. It is a run. They did not have a great run defense. Another 10 yards for Wenzel, and at 1st and 10 for Upper Iowa.
Miami, Ohio, you think they'd maybe send a blitz here to maybe try and stop this run game, but they're just getting back-to-back 9, 10-yard rushes, and Wenzel's having a day on this drive.
From the 14 or 13 handoff to Wenzel. Wenzel once again gets the handoff. He fights his way for 6 more yards. 2nd and 4 now for Upper Iowa.
Yeah, he stumbled for a couple more yards there, but he had the ball out. I mean, it could have been a fumble there if he wasn't careful, but still gets 6. 2nd and 4 now for the Peacocks.
From the 8, 3 receivers to the right side for Upper Iowa. It's going to be another handoff. This time, I think it's to Blake Alexander. 6 more yards for them, and it's 1st and goal for Upper Iowa.
I mean, realistically, it's really not looking good for Miami, Ohio. Now, obviously, you could try and hold them to 3, but it still extends it to 3 possessions. You're going to need a miracle on defense here if you want a chance.
1st and goal man in motion is going to be a handoff to Alaskan Yeti, who doesn't get anything back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal.
Alaskan Yeti. I was so surprised that it was an actual name whenever I was casting this game last week. I was like, what a name.
That's Howell's recruits. He is a fullback defensive tackle hybrid as the handoff left side too. I think that's Tyler Wenzel, and it loses 2 yards. Now it's 3rd and goal for Miami, or for Upper Iowa.
Yeah, Miami gets a big stop there on that outside run. And maybe you're expecting pass here, but they've been running it all time or all drives, so you don't really know what you're expecting here on defense.
From the 4, 3rd and goal for Upper Iowa. It's going to be a play action pass. McCockern fires in the end zone. Touchdown, Upper Iowa. Justin Lavasa gets a 4-yard reception, and the Peacocks are going to go up 26-3.
And it was indeed a passing play. They take the play action out of a wide open receiver on the right side of the end zone. Going to be a touchdown. I don't know if Miami Ohio is going to be able to come back now.
Down at 23. This would be the largest comeback if they come back.
They don't have like any time either. He'll know.
I will say, for those that weren't here, we had an 18-point comeback in the final 6 minutes of a game in the playoffs last season. So it's not impossible.
Really?
Yeah, I did it. I did it to Blake. I did it to Blake. So that's how
I did it.
That's all right. That's how we know. As Mason Taylor loses a yard, it's just not a great offensive performance for Miami. They tried something new, and it's not working.
You got to stop running it. I mean, you got like, what is it, 7-minute quarters? So you got 9 minutes left in this game. You got to throw it down the field. Got to stop this clock. Make sure you clock manage very well. They didn't do it right there, running the ball. And they really just got to start throwing it. Even though Mason Taylor's uncomfortable, you got to take some chances. You're down by 23. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah. They're still staying under center. Now he's back to pass. Fires quickly. It's caught for 4 yards. Philip Anderson with a 4-yard reception. But go ahead.
You make a completion there. And, maybe Mason Taylor's feel a little more comfortable now. He needs 7 yards here on this 3rd down.
3rd and 7 for Miami. Taylor back to pass. Fires over the middle. It's caught for a first down. Breaks tackle. Gets to the 44-yard line. Caleb Thompson, 23 more yards for Miami.
Maybe they heard me in the booth. I mean, Mason Taylor starts slinging it. And he makes 2 completions. Now they're past midfield.
Taylor back to pass. 1st and 10. Fires quickly to his tight end, Brian Weirs. Only 3 yards for Matthew Washington. Trigger, did you miss the announcement by Reed? He said he was effective immediately, like on Wednesday.
Yeah, because Mason bullied him and then he just quit. It was kind of funny.
Taylor back to pass on the 2nd and 7. Looks down. It's intercepted at the 34-yard line, and he'll be tackled at the 39.
He was open.
Yeah, he was. Terrible pass by Mason Taylor.
Wow.
I think he's done. I think he's done.
Oh, no. He's out.
Landon Laissa is coming in for Miami. Mason Taylor's benched.
Oh, he's transferring. It's over. He's playing like shit. No. I mean, like.
Yeah. It's gonna be a strong. Oh, it's a running back pass and it's incomplete. They're just trying it. Yeah, they're just trying stuff
right now. Wow, what a play there! Interesting. He just threw it. He threw it to the stands. He wanted to give the fans a souvenir before they went home.
2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff to Tyler Winslow for another 13 yards. 1st and 10 for Upper Iowa.
That linebacker probably could have made that tackle, but he just dives, can't make it. 1st down, Upper Iowa. This clock is winding down, and a comeback is not seeming very possible right now for the Redhawks, especially because Mason Taylor's not playing well. But he's benched anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
1st and 10 for Upper Iowa at the 48-yard line now. Changing the play. Pistol formation now for Upper Iowa. Handoff to Winslow right side. Runs in the middle, gets 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now for Upper Iowa. That'll probably, no, it will not. They're going to hurry up.
What? maybe they want to run up the score.
I guess they do. From the 42, McCockner back to pass, looking, hit. Oh, it's not sacked, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 6 now for Upper Iowa.
That actually benefits Miami, Ohio. That also stops the clock because it's just an incomplete pass. But he would have lost like 6 yards there. But I mean, like, do you take the stoppage of the clock or the yards? I mean, I don't know.
Probably, I don't know. It's I guess it depends what happens on this play. 3rd and 6 from the 43. Gawker has 2 back set. Now he's ready. Back to pass, looking. Fires quickly. It's going to be caught for a 1st down. Vlatarweski gets a 10-yard reception, and that'll probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. 23-point game as we head into the 4th.
Yeah, I think it might be over.
Just a little bit.
26-3. It's not looking very good, especially Upper Iowa. If Upper Iowa keeps running the ball like they have all game, and they're already at the 33-yard line, so they're in field goal range.
1st and 10 for Upper Iowa. Handoff to Winslow, who is free. Gets to the 8, or gets an 8-yard rush. 2nd and 2 now for Upper Iowa.
This defense at Miami just cannot get it done. I mean, Winslow was running all over. They're running circles around this defense. Another 8-yard rush for him.
2nd and yeah, he's got nothing else to do.
He's a happy camper.
Yeah. 2nd and 2 for Upper Iowa from the 25. Play action pass. McCockner looking.
What?
Not really sure what that was, but it's incomplete. And it's 3rd and 2 now for Upper Iowa.
He tried to pull a Mariota and throw it to himself, but he couldn't do it. He's gonna lose nothing. I mean, it is an incomplete pass.
3rd and 2 now for Upper Iowa. Handoff Winslow, who will fight his way for a 1st down and more. 7 yards for Upper Iowa, and they're inside the red zone.
Is he trying to fall asleep?
I guess. I don't know.
I mean, Wetzel, man, he's playing great. Just hand it off to him every time. He has 8-9 yards already and a touchdown. He's been destroying this drive and the last drive. We'll see what he can do here.
And off to Tyler Winslow, and he loses 3 yards. Gerardo Gallo gets a tackle for loss and a 2nd and 13.
I'm just going to stop talking good about players because every time I do it, they poop the bed every time I do it. So I'm just going to say Wetzel's terrible, and he's going to go for 0 yards this drive.
2nd and 13, handoff to, I think that's O.J. Taylor, his first carry of the game, gets 13. Not enough for a 1st down, 3rd and inches.
I mean, if you're up Riley, you might as well want to turn on shoe clock and get out of this game. But I'm pretty sure they're going to try and run up the score.
Yeah, they definitely are. 3rd and inches. It's going to be a handoff to Alaskan Yeti, who gets the 1st down. 1st and goal, Upper Iowa.
So this is Alaskan pride. Gets 3 yards on the 1st down, or on the 3rd down play there, and gets the 1st. It's 1st and goal now for the Peacocks.
Yeah. And you know Sneak is smiling up there because he can hear us, and he knows that we are correct for running up the score.
Look at him smile. He's very excited. Look at he's still smiling. He's laughing.
And off to OJ, or that's Blake Alexander, He gets 2 yards, a 3rd string running back. 2nd and goal for Upper Iowa.
Well, I mean, they just keep running it. It just keeps working. I'm guessing they're going to do a play action here and get in the end zone. Watch.
Yeah, Nisma, I didn't ban you in. That just sucks. Anyway, I formation, hand, play action pass. Yep. Looking down the field, going to take off, run with it anyway. Touchdown, Upper Iowa. And Henry Gockiner gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
He had a passing touchdown. Maybe he was like, you know what? I want to go and get some rushing stats up. And he gets into the end zone with his legs. I'm pretty sure that's like the 3rd time he's done it this game. Maybe 2nd?
I don't know. 30-point game, though. And, Upper Iowa kind of showing that, the last 2 weeks weren't really them. They just had some bad games. as they prepare for the race for the for getting the playoffs and the final or division champ game as well. So,
I mean, they definitely looked like a playoff game or playoff team this game, but you gotta if you're Upper Iowa, you gotta make sure you keep that consistency up because they didn't look very good their last two outings, but they looked amazing this game.
Bryce Taylor finds his receiver down the field. Philip Anderson gets 15 more yards, 1st and 10 for Miami.
Here comes the comeback. I swear it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, onside kicks.
1st and 10 for Miami. Taylor back to pass under center, fires again to Philip Anderson. He gets 7 more yards, 2nd and 3 for Miami.
It's not Mason Taylor, it's Lilisa.
Oh, that's right. Lando Lisa is coming out firing.
Yeah.
And he's going to take off one of it. He gets to the 32-yard line.
On the sideline.
Landon Lysella is having a day as a backup quarterback to the 33. Still under center. Going to run again to the right side. He gets 3 more yards. 2nd and 7 for Miami.
This is insane. He comes in as the backup quarterback down 30. So I have nothing to lose. He completes 2 passes in a row and then runs like 40 yards.
Play action pass, looking down the field. Has all day looking down the field. Going to launch it towards the end zone. It's caught at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for Miami. Inside the 10-yard line. This is the Miami's best drive of the game. Will we have a quarterback controversy in Miami of Ohio for the last 2 weeks? It's dropped. It's dropped. It's incomplete. Landon Lysella is showing that he should have been QB1 from day one.
This is so funny. I don't know why, because Lisa is just playing amazing for nothing. I don't know. It's just funny.
Lysella back to pass. And Garazzo dropped again. It's incomplete.
Come on. He can't catch a break.
3rd and goal for Miami. 2 drops by his receivers would have been touchdowns. Now Miami with a 3rd and goal from the 8. Lysella back to pass. Fires to his running back. And he'll get 2 yards to the 6. 4th and goal for Miami. And they're going to go for it.
Go for it. Got nothing to lose. Two dropped touchdown passes. And, I mean, you got to get it here.
4th and goal. Miami back to he's sacked. He's going to lose 5 yards. And
First bad play.
yeah, a bad play by by Miami. And Upper Iowa gets the ball back with 3.5 minutes to go.
Here they go. They're running the score. They're going to run the score. They're going to run up the score. Let's go. Let's go. They're going to... Oh, they're not running it up. No.
It's hard to run it up in RFCL. It's different in Gridiron. Anyway,
Yeah,
pistol handoff to Tyler Winsell, who fights his way forward around 9 yards. 2nd and 1 for Upper Iowa. So we are under 3 minutes to go now from Fayette, Iowa.
What's the scoring record? 48?
Yes, they're not anywhere close.
They could. I mean,
They
get a
could,
score,
but I mean, it would take a
they're not
lot.
likely.
Yeah.
That was a crazy drive from. I don't even know the quarterback's name, dude. I'm so shocked about that. That was insane.
Yes, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't.
That's true.
I don't know what
He's
you're
not
talking
wrong.
about.
He's not wrong.
Uh.
We did so much prep that game, and you still kicked our ass. Jesus.
2nd and 2 now for Upper Iowa. We're under 2 minutes to go. And I wouldn't be surprised if they get near the end zone if they try to score. It's a play action pass.
Action.
And he'll catch it for a 1st down and more. Breaks a tackle, gets to the 34-yard line. Stays in bounds, though.
Look at Sneak. He's so happy.
Upper Iowa finally get back on the winning track. We'll move to 3 and 2. Miami has beaten Central Arkansas in week 1. Will fall to 1 and 4. 4 straight losses for the Red Hawks as Winsell gets a handoff. Or OJ Taylor this time gets 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for Upper Iowa.
I mean, a really big win for the Peacocks. You go back-to-back losses against teams that don't have much going for them, and you finally get that win, and you're going to have a little bit of momentum going into Central Oklahoma.
Yeah, facing number 1 UCO next week. Division game, and it's big for Upper Iowa because their playoff hopes are on the line there. They're 1 and 2 in the division. They're 2 and 1 in the division, I think. I
They
gotta check.
lost to us. They're 1-2.
They're
No,
one and I don't.
They're
They're 1-1.
1-1.
They finished 2 games in the division. They have Central Oklahoma, and Montana left. So they've got to
I
win.
feel like-
They've got to split to have at least a chance. As the game's over, 33-3 is our score.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're still gonna have a big chance to make the playoffs, even if they lose to Central Oklahoma next week. They play a NDSU team that's winless so far, as of right now. So they still have a pretty good chance, but you're gonna have to. Obviously, NDSU feel a little bit of a sleeper right now. So
All right. Well, we're gonna head to Upper Iowa for post game
Pay
interviews.
attention to anyone's games except that.
Coach Sneak, a great win for Upper Iowa. Got it back on the winning streak or on the winning trail. What were your takeaways from tonight?
It kind of just proves that the last 2 games, it wasn't. That wasn't Upper Iowa football. This is Upper Iowa football. This is our not really max potential, but this is what we can do on offense and on the defensive side of the ball. So this is what I have fully expected especially after our 2-0 start. But last 2 weeks we kind of just hit a slump, but now we're back in the win column. Putting up 33 points and only holding our opponent to 3. I'd say that's a big win for us.
Coach Versa, offense had a great game, probably one of your best offense performances this season. How are you going to take that and going to facing a division matchup and number 1 UCO next week?
Yeah, I think a lot, like I mentioned, getting very comfortable in the pocket definitely paid off. He was able to kind of he did run the ball, but I feel at only correct times, whereas in the past he kind of got antsy in the pocket. So I think giving him either Johnson or Yeti to protect him back there is definitely beneficial. Although we lose maybe that extra receiver, maybe that extra route run, it's definitely paying off. So that, along with obviously getting Wetzel touches, he obviously came alive in the second half, and Wetzel was running the ball fantastically. So we're looking forward to to them doing that. Wetzel and Barry to do it again next week.
Bucky.
Coach Zeke, I mean, your defense held Miami Ohio's offense to only 3 points. I mean, how are you feeling about your defense today?
Defense played phenomenal. Lots of turnovers. Great plays were made by the defense, and just great overall by the team.
All right, that's all for me.
Versa, do you have a control of stats?
No, it won't let me.
Okay. Well, we will see you all next week for week 6. We're closing in on the playoff race. Congrats on the win. We'll see you then.
See you next week, Joe.
Like,
Coach Barack, just nothing went your way tonight. It was just one of those games. What are your takeaways from tonight?
number 1 takeaway, I think we found what we need to work towards in terms of an offense. I think that we need to start transitioning away from Mason and moving towards our other guy.
Are you going to ask that question? That's so surprising.
Yeah, we kind of realized that the awareness was probably the main issue on why Mason is giving the ball away so much. He's got a lot to work on. I think that he's going to be ready for next season, but this season was not the right time to put him in. Defensively, they just carved us up. They kind of figured out what was working, and then we just kind of were on our heel for the rest of it. So it is what it is. It's not a pretty game. We're just gonna have to move on. We took the lessons learned, and we're just gonna have to forget about this game.
Bucky, before you ask your question, Brock, do you have control for stats?
I probably do because I'm away.
All right. Now hearing my answer to the quarterback question, I mean, does that make you think that Mason might transfer next season if he doesn't play for the final half of the season, or are you comfortable? Do you think he's comfortable with just sitting behind and learning the offense?
I'm hoping that he has what it takes to trust the process, but if he transfers out next season, he loses an entire year of eligibility. Or after this season, so it's not in his best interest to kind of swim against stream on that one.
That's all from me.
All right, Bucky or Barack, we will we'll let you guys, do your post game talks. We'll see you on next week for your second to last game of the regular season.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
See ya.
All right, Bucky. I know you got here a little late, but what are your final takeaways from tonight?
Well, I mean, the Upper Iowa, if they play good and they play the way they're able to, like they play to their highest level, I believe that they are going to be a fierce playoff team. But until they can figure out how to be consistent with that, then I'm not going to consider them. They're definitely going to be a playoff team, but it's just a matter of if they're going to be able to play really good or if they're going to be able to just play how they did the last 2 weeks. And also, tough loss there for Miami, Ohio as well.
Yeah, just one of those games for Miami, nothing really going right, and everything went right for Upper Iowa. But with that, they got stats, so we are done for tonight. We will see you tomorrow night for two top 5 matchups. We got App State and Central Arkansas at 7 o'clock tomorrow Central Time.
Be there, boys.
And then at 8:30, number 1 versus number 2, Central Oklahoma versus Connecticut at 8:30 Central.
That one.
That's, I think, Gage's. Gage will have both games tomorrow. So we will see you then. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you tomorrow night.
See y'all.